You have now entered the Stormcast. Cruising speeds are set. The destination has been mapped. You are now on a journey with the greatest host, the Stormcast. Action Jack, Nintendo Cisco, Geronimo, Trey Vito, Sandstorm McDowell. Hypervision goggles should be securely fastened to properly see the truth presented. Get ready, Stormtroops, for another Stormcast. Grab your snacks, grab your drink. Don't blink, or you'll miss the Stormcast. Here we go.
What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? That's so crazy that my whole background just like disappeared. I'm like, wait a minute, something's not right here. I'm telling you, I told you when I walked in here, I was like, man, this tomfoolery, the firewall is keeping me from jumping in. Like it's crazy. I don't know what's going on. And on Valentine's Day, like out of any day, it's like, nope, 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 nope. I hope you know. What do you say here Friday? You ain't gonna get it. You ain't gonna get it. You ain't gonna get it. I hope you don't get it. So what is up, everybody? Thank you all for coming through. We really appreciate you coming through. Real quick, you know how we do. Got to get a shout outs to all our cast here. And now it's even crazier. Now all of my like background stuff is going away. Like can't process. Something's going. They really the ninjas is out for me. But anyway, what up, Cisco? How you doing, man?
Hey, how's it going? I wasn't here last week, right? So, man, it's nice to be back.
Yeah. We had a shorter one last week, which was okay. Okay, so it's gonna give me the Mario. There we go. Okay, now we're back. We had a shorter one last week between me and Geronimo. Good conversations over the direct. So we will get your opinions about the direct and everything that we had for last week and all those showings, as well as what we got showing up for this week. Shout outs to the man, the myth, the legend, who was the co-host last week. Geronimo, how you doing, man?
Man, I'm doing great. Doing great. It's been a productive week, and the weekend is here, and now I'm chilling with y'all. What's good?
I feel that. Appreciate it. Appreciate you coming through and holding down the fort with us. And then we got the main co-host. Yo, that hat is dope. I can't really see what it says, but I'm assuming that it says Georgia.
Yeah.
Georgia.
Yeah.
Nice.
Trey, Vito.
Yeah,
Vito. How you
What's
doing?
going on? What's going on? Hey, I was here last week too. That was my first week back. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. I'm glad to be here again.
Glad you're here too, bro.
It's crazy because I even had a song going, and it was like, nah, you ain't finna have nothing when you walk in here. So we just gonna run a song anyway. All right. So with that being said, actually, I gotta put the song on pause because y'all know how we do. I'm not gonna forget today and had the lady just jump in and be like, you forgot something again. We gotta pray in. So, Father God, thank you for allowing us to be here today. Thank you for the great conversation and the great space that we have, that you have given us. We appreciate this safe space, this welcoming space, and this space to keep our minds clear and just have a good time. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
All right. So with that being said, we're going to do our usual icebreaker because it's been a little while. It's been a little while. So with that being said, y'all know the dilly. What have y'all been playing lately, silly? Starting off with Cisco. Cisco, what you been playing lately, man?
All right. So I finished up Chibi Robo last week. That's a big reason why I wasn't uploading on my channel. I was addicted to that game.
Wait. How long is that game? Is it a short game?
I thought it was. I thought it was like 9 hours, but I played it alongside Likachu, and we both were clocking in around 20 hours.
Mm-hmm.
And we were like, man, this game is longer than we thought. And I think the thing is, when it comes to Chibi Robo, like the side quests are kind of integrated with the main story. So at first I think we didn't realize what was main story and what was just like side quests. It's just all like part of the game. So I ended the game around 25 hours because I was like, well, I mean, I might as well 100% it because by the end of it, I was already like, I only had a few more things to do.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I got about 24 hours to do the whole, like to 100% it. But I had such a good time with that game. Right now, I'm actually, as soon as I finished Chibi Robo, I got back, or I started another game I've been wanting to play, which is Golden Sun on the Game Boy. So it's on the NSO for Switch. And so I also beat, I beat another one. I beat Age of Imprisonment. I mean, I beat it before for Game Share, but I have my own copy now. So I played through it and I beat that. So yeah, so I got 2 games done since our last episode, the last episode I was on. and now I'm on Golden Sun, and I'm about a third of the way at Golden Sun. So I've been making pretty good progress on the games.
Oh,
Golden
nice.
Sun is funny enough. I started Golden Sun around the time Mario Fever's coming out. So, no, it came out. So
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
same-
yeah,
same
it-
developers.
Stuff came out.
Funny enough. Funny how Camelot does like Mario sports games, but then they have like one of the best RPGs ever made. At least when I looked at like RPG top 10 lists and stuff. I saw Golden Sun was a lot in these like best RPG lists,
Mhm.
and yeah, I played that, and it was so far it's been really fun.
Don't sleep, because my favorite Mario Golf, Camelot did the work on it for Game Boy Color,
Yeah.
and that's an RPG too. But
Oh, I never played that one.
yeah, I mean, it's an amazing game. Don't get me wrong.
I think
Amazing
the internet
game,
puts
amazing
it on a
game.
pedestal because every time a Mario Tennis or another Mario sports game comes out and it doesn't have the RPG, they're like, "Oh, it's not as good." And it's like, dang, maybe they should have never done that back in the day.
Yeah,
Now
yeah.
expectations are just skewed forever.
Like that game is so dope. It's on NSO, so you can actually play it too on Game Boy Color, or for the original Game Boy, have you? Yeah, man. Yeah, I wanted to play the Chibi Robo stuff. I'm gonna have to wait. I gotta finish some other stuff first. And then you were talking about Agent of Imprisonment, and I'm pretty sure it's still sitting back there, still wrapped in cellophane. So
Oh no, it's a good game.
Damn.
I will say for Age of Imprisonment, what I've noticed with that game, it's an easy pick up and put down game.
Okay.
Like I was playing other games in between. I would like not play the game for like a week and then come back to it and feel no like level of, oh man, what were the controls? I forgot. Like I was always able to just pick it up and play. And sometimes I think it's actually the best way. It's just bite-sized pieces. Anytime I could pick up my Switch and just do a couple of rounds, I'll do that. They're nice and short. I think like the story missions are around 10 to 12 minutes.
Mhm.
And then the regular like ones you could do throughout the map when they pop up, those could be like under 6 minutes, depending on how fast you are. Yeah, so I really like it. I think it's like the simplest, most straightforward Hyrule Warriors game.
Mhm.
But I think that's what makes it so good, because I'm like, all right, I don't got to deal with like the grindiness or anything like that. I just play. And
Okay.
it feels good to play too.
All right. Real quickly here, because we got everybody jumping in here, saying what up to everybody. What up, RJ? Appreciate you coming through. Exodia's in the building. Moderators Unite. Brand Smith. Jay Biggs in the building. What up, fellas? Squared also in the building. Yeah, man. It's gonna be a good night tonight. I want to say thank you to everybody who's on the Instagram side as well as Twitter. I was about to say X. I was about to cut my own throat on that one. We ain't saying X around here. It's Twitter.
It's always been Twitter.
That's right.
Shout outs to my wonderful and lovely wife. She brought me some pizza down. We spent a little bit of time for Valentine's Day, so I ain't gonna make this one too long, which is great that this is the conversation, because this conversation can hold us the right amount of time. But definitely appreciate it. What up, J2? Appreciate you coming through, man. With that being said, J Biggs, I really wish I could throw this up actually in the chat. As you know what? As a matter of fact, can I give you guys moderation controls? Control all panel presentations. There we go. I think I can. But I wanted to throw up a couple of these, and I can't because that whole part is not showing in my thing. So I'm actually on the YouTube side. J Big said Resident Evil 6 and Marvel Cosmic Invasion. Still running that Marvel Cosmic Invasion.
Nice.
I still want to play that, and I'm kind of hoping that they have some DLC to go with that to add even more characters to that game. RJ said he's been going through trials through Horizon and Final Fantasy VII Remake. Really enjoying Remake. I got a story, but I'll leave it for a minute. But yeah. So Brand Smith. Sorry, my fault. Brand Smith said beat Final Fantasy VII.
Oh, nice.
And played more Pragmata. I still got to download that. The latest trailer got me hyped. Yeah, that especially the PS5 trailer, that was pretty dope. And J2, he's playing one of your games. Cisco, he said Mega Man X. So,
Yes.
yeah. The only X I know is DMX. That's so funny. Yeah. Hey, facts. But Geronimo, what you been playing lately, man?
Ooh, been bouncing a lot again. Been juggling. It's been a mixture of Final Fantasy VII Remake. I'm up to chapter 9, so I'm like going in between the sectors. So it's just Cloud and Aerith. It's got some really cool music, cool battle music in that area. And I'm getting a better handle of how she plays overall, with like placing the thing on the ground where she can cast twice per spell and stuff like that. So I'm getting a better handle on her and switching back and forth and everything. Game has been enjoyable. It's been fun. Once I finish it, I feel like I might look up some stuff from the OG FF7 just to see. Well, I have to be careful because I don't want to spoil myself accidentally. But
Right.
just out like characterization stuff, I guess. I'm kind of curious. But yeah, overall, I've been enjoying it. My pick up and play game every now and then has been Grid Legends as well. I'm still going through the story mode of that. I'm about 2/3 of the way through. I think we got like 36 chapters. Basically each race is a chapter.
Okay.
So yeah, so that's been really fun. Looks great, runs great, both handheld and dock. Kind of like what I touched on, I think, the other weekend. The GameCube controller does work if you want like the analog triggers for more precise acceleration and braking when you hit those corners. But yeah, it's been good, and really ever since the partner direct, Pragmata, still running through that off and on, just doing different
funny.
runs. I did a hacking only run, which is interesting because it really
Wow.
it gets you. Because the hack you have to hold down left trigger and your face buttons on the right become like your up down left right, and then you basically have to go to the middle section of the little puzzle to do the damage. And so when you do the boss at the end of it, you have to do that constantly and then dodge to the side and then constantly. So it's kind of cool. It feels like an exercise. I did actually. I'm glad Brand Smith is here because we've been chatting back and forth on social media about the game. I did figure out how to get those secret enemies to appear. That had me moving. When I saw the grid pop up, I was like, "Oh, hold on a second." But yeah, basically in the demo, once you go through the first time, there's some requirements that they don't tell you in classic Capcom fashion. They don't tell you about the hidden stuff that you have to do in a certain section, and another set of enemies will come out that are different from the other one, and they'll actually like move around quicker, and the hacking grid is actually way more intricate. So you actually
wow.
have to sit there and do it quicker. So I'm actually really curious, especially after the State of Play trailer. I'm really curious how in depth that game is going to be. And then the multiplayer mainstays. Well, I just finished playing Marvel Rivals for the weekend. Ran through those challenges, so that's done. And been back in Monster Hunter Wilds. We're getting towards the end of the base game. The final base update is next week. I think next Tuesday, next Wednesday.
Mhm.
Yeah, so that's gonna make like the hardest version of like the flagship monster arc build. So yeah, the game will after that will be officially in. The base game is done. Capcom's working on the G rank Master Rank expansion, and sometime after that we'll probably get the Switch 2 announcement. But yeah, it's been fun. The game is much better than what it was last year overall. So if there's anyone that's interested in Monster Hunter Wilds, now is the perfect time to jump into it. Or you can just wait for the inevitable Switch 2 announcement. So yeah, I mean, this screenshots leaked online, like local communication. Come on, it's Switch 2 bound. But other than that, that's pretty much been it.
Wilds
Okay.
is a good game. I like that game.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun.
When Wilds came out, it was like super popular with the cheese naan that they had. And
yeah.
then I went to Japan because I heard, and then at that time it was still kind of popular having the cheese naan. And
Yeah.
but I tried it; it was pretty good. It wasn't like how it looked in the game, because in the game it's like this melted cheese just going all over the bread. But
The cheese melt looked crazy good.
yeah, but nah, it wasn't like that. But it was good. It was cheesy
That's
bread.
Cool. That's cool. I mean, I like cheese and I like bread, so
Mhm.
easy to play.
My favorite two good foods.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Okay.
but yeah, Wilds is in a great place now. So
Okay. So all right. So Squared said he's playing the usual. Obviously, he says it every week. He said he also got to the last party member and Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition
Oh, okay.
again.
Ah.
Again?
No, I know he's talking about. Actually,
Oh, but when you have to survey at least 65 of Calderos. Okay, because I was about to say, I haven't beat that game. Well, not since the first time. I haven't beat that game once. And definitely not the definitive edition. That was wild.
yeah.
I was say, wait a minute, boy, how much time you got on your hands?
Did that game ever get an update? No, right?
No.
No,
Somebody
it's
told
great.
me, what do you mean? He already got the update with the 4K. I'm like, since when?
They're
Yeah.
lying.
What the heck?
They're lying. Or
The
they're exposing
4K
themselves.
60 frames. Yeah.
Yeah.
Playing it on the emulator, exposing themselves. 'Cause you can't
Yeah.
do that on the
Probably.
was it Simu?
Yeah.
You do it on Simu, but it's not the same.
What up, Ever? That's my boy Ever, y'all. Say what's up to him. Everybody, give Ever a shout out. He said he's still
What's
playing
good?
DC Universe. Oh, the classic.
Hey, that's a testament to that game still doing its thing.
Yeah.
All these eras of online gaming, and that game is still out here. So
Still
shout
out
out
here.
to Universe.
Still doing it, and he and they keep coming up with updates and stuff and new content and stuff like that. So I think that's really cool. He's trying to get me to jump back in at some point, but I told him, man, I gotta finish some of this backlog. Like this backlog is getting fat.
Yeah,
you know what I
getting
mean?
bad.
Yeah, I gotta beat some of these games. Square
Yeah.
said he meant 100% Xenoblade Chronicles X on Wii U, and then attempting 100%. Oh, okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Isn't that like 500 hours or something?
Yeah, that's a lot of time.
Unless you're like a sicko, you just min max to heck and back.
Right.
A lean, mean 200-hour machine.
He got time. All I got is time and opportunity.
There's no life in it. Like
Mom, bring me the pizza.
The pizza roll
the pizza rolls. Nah!
locked behind a paywall.
I know, right? Oh man.
FL said he's playing Absalom Dead Cells. Ooh, that's a good game. And the GBA on the NSO. He said 500. Eber said he's got 500 hours. No, he doesn't have 500 hours, but that 500 hours to beat that game. Vito. What you been playing lately?
So like I was saying backstage, I just picked up last night, Kenna, the bridge.
Yes.
What is it?
Bridge
Whatever that is. Pretty. that's
Kenna
a pretty
Bridges
game.
Spirits.
Yeah. That's a pretty dope game. Like it's like visually it looks stunning, and just like the gameplay is real easy and stuff like that. But it's a real good game. I basically got it because of the state of play. You know, they got the second one coming out soon, so I wanted to kind of, finish that game real quick, see what that's about, because like that second one looked pretty dope too. So
Underrated.
yeah,
Very
yeah.
good game. Underrated. I know it's sealed, but because I liked it so much, I got the physical for cheap. But yeah, you're gonna enjoy it. You're gonna enjoy it. Vito.
Oh
You're
yeah.
gonna enjoy it.
Oh yeah. I think I had some time this morning, so I actually I'm pretty versed in the game so far. So I think I just did the first little spirit dude that you're supposed to help out. You know, the two little kids,
Yeah.
their brother or whatever like that. So I just beat him. So now I'm about to go see what's up with all the rest of the stuff. So, but yeah, I'm having fun with it so far. I downloaded High Off Life 2, but I haven't started yet. So actually, when I get off here today, I'm actually gonna start High Off Life 2.
I didn't know that game was out. Oh, wow.
Yeah, it
A
came out
lot.
yesterday.
A lot came out this week. Like half
Yeah.
a dozen games between like big stuff and indie stuff came out this week.
Wow.
So,
A lot of secret drops. Yeah.
yeah.
I was
And
playing through the first High on Life. I didn't finish it yet.
Yeah.
That game
it's-
was better than I thought it would be back in the day.
Yeah. I played, but this time around I got it on PlayStation, so we'll see how that works. But I will dive back in here and there. I'll just like pick up the sticks on Horizon. Forza Horizon. I'm sorry. I'm getting excited for 6 coming out because it's gonna be in Japan. I'm like, whoa.
Yeah, I
crazy.
kind of am
Man,
too.
that
And they
was
showed
amazing.
off. They showed off the Initial D. Well, for y'all who watch Initial D, They showed off the 8.6. Once they showed off the 8.6, I was all in there. Please stop. That's it. That's all I needed. Don't go nowhere else. That's all I wanted.
Yeah. And other than that, I didn't pick up. I didn't get back into Sonic Racers again. So I gotta do that this week. Mess around with that. There was I got a lot on backlog that I Avatar stuff. Some stuff I didn't even start yet that I end up picking up. A lot of stuff I got to get into. But yeah, I'm definitely excited for some of these upcoming games that I got on pre-order as well. So, but that's pretty much all I've been playing. Yeah, I'll let y'all know how High on Life 2 plays next week. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
Okay.
Interested, yeah, for real.
All right, for the Sandman. So, what have I been playing lately? So this happened actually between last week and this week. I've been telling shout outs to Eber again. I was telling him about that Xenoblade. So crazy thing is I want to say maybe about a couple months ago, I could not find my Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition. I was so hot, like I don't know where it went. I'm asking the kids, like, both y'all lying. I know both y'all lying. It couldn't be anywhere else but in this house. And I scrambled around and looked around the house, could not find it for the life of me. And usually when I get upset about a game, like I'm really upset about a game, and then it's like, you know what? Let me ease on black. You know what I mean? Like I'ma just chill, because it's gonna find its way back to me at some point in time. And if it don't, like, I'll just pick it up somewhere down the road when I actually have time. So was just chilling, and we went to go pick up Sandbox from basketball practice. And so we were just sitting there, and baby Sandstorm's in the back. She's pouting because she ain't got nothing to do. And she's like, she looks under the sheet. She's like, "Oh, hey, I found a Switch game." And I turned around so quick, like so animated too, like, you know, one of those, like, what game? You know what I mean? Please say the right game. She's like, "Oh, X, Xenoblade X." I'm like,
Finally.
Hooray! Relief and exhale.
So I finally got to pop that game in and play it the other day. And it's so crazy. I already knew this was a problem, but you know, it becomes even more of a problem when you itching to play the game because you haven't played it so long, and you jump in, you like, yeah, ready. What was I doing again?
Yep.
What was going on? And the journal don't tell you nothing. You don't get no feedback, nothing. You be like, dang. And so I won't even, what's funny is, even though like us three have played it before you, Vito, even when you know the beats of the game, you still like, was that before this or after this? Was I still supposed to go here? Like, it's bad, man. It's really bad. So I played for a little bit and shut it off. So I had a little bit of time with Xenoblade finally. I've been pressing still forward with Tears of the Kingdom. I gotta beat that game. Like that's my next game.
A long one.
Yeah, and I'm on the last. I haven't started the dungeon yet, but I'm on my way to the last dungeon. So I need to put in work on that. Fortunately, side note, I have to drop J-Mac off to the airport, so that leaves me like a little bit of time during my day tomorrow to be able to do something, like chip away at something. So I'm hoping that it's going to be Zelda. Put in some work on Zelda. So I've been playing a little bit of that. Still haven't jumped on Diablo. I feel like that's like my personal this is like my personal console moment. You know what I mean? Like Walk in every day, like, so tell me about your day. Well, Doc, I'm about 3 days. I'm about 3 days free. You know what I'm saying? It feels kind of good. And how do you feel? I feel kind of good. It feel kind of good to have my life back. Yeah. So, and even when they dropped a new character for Diablo 2, which was the Warlock, I thought that originally was free, but it turns out that that's $20. For I think it's crazy that they dropped a new character for Diablo 2, which is a 26-year-old game. But the fact that they dropped a new character anyway is really cool. Ironically so, I was like, man, I was talking to my cousin, shout outs to Haba. I was like, man, Cuzzo, if that's the D2 character, that's cool, but man, I hope this is not the other character for Diablo 4. And he was like, oh, you must have missed that announcement, because it is. I'm like, dang, that sucks. So that's the other Diablo 4 character, is the Warlock. We haven't seen any gameplay on him for the Diablo 4 side, which we probably won't for at least a whole nother month or two, but it is what it is. So been staying away from that. However, I did play a little bit of Fallout 4 because of the show. I feel like those kind of go hand in hand. Even though that takes place in New Vegas, still been playing Fallout 4. What else have I played? So actually, a game that I've been putting a lot of, I won't say a lot of time in, but putting more time into is Kakarot. Yeah, because of the Daima DLC. And so I haven't finished the part 1. I know part 1 and part 2 are out now. And it's interesting. There's obviously some differences between the actual show and the game. I think it's a lot more fun that I'm grounded. Like, you're stuck on the ground. You really can't fly like that because of the environment in the show when you're in the demon universe. But it's been an interesting little thing. The only other thing that I miss is because, like, this isn't little Goku per se, but this is like Goku when he's little, and he should still be able to after image, you know what I mean? And so the cool thing about Kakarot, when you play the base game, is when Goku dodges, he does after images without sapping your stamina. And so sometimes when you go to pick out like your super move, it slows down, and that looks clean every time. When you slow-mo, after image, dodge, and you just charge up that beam, and you like, yeah, that's your butt, buddy. Like, it's just a dope look. But in Daima, you don't actually do that. He just kind of like quick jumps out of the way, old Goku style. So yeah, it's been fun so far. I think that's the only thing. Oh, I did one last one. I did get back into Knockout Kings, Fight Night. Had my fun with Fight Night. My guy is 45-0. Been doing them head ringers, you know what I'm saying? Ping, 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 ping. Oh, he looks like he's gonna fall down again. Like, do I want that extra 5,000? Nah, knock him out. Pow! You know what I'm saying? Yeah, really great game. So those are the games that we've been playing. J2 said Shadow Fox shared a video of Pragmatica's Steam Deck Switch 2 comparison. Not surprised the Switch 2 looks better. Nah, I'm not surprised either. And I also say that is a good direct comparison, because they were, of course, Digital Foundry was talking a lot about the hair looking so realistic on the PS5, and it has that look in the Switch 2 where it's a little more static. So yeah, take that how you will. But that is what we've been playing for this past week. If you guys have any more games that you have been playing for the past week, make sure that you put it in the comment section below. Don't worry if it's not on YouTube, because I can see all the screens. And we'll still shout you guys out. With that being said, we're going to move over to our main topic. for the night, which starts off actually with this. Me and Geronimo actually kind of gave our thoughts fully for the whole thing, but Cisco, how did you feel about the Nintendo Direct? What were some standouts to you? What'd you like? What you didn't like?
So I didn't wake up for the Nintendo Direct. I didn't really care too much. So here's the thing. So when it comes to, I know we're about to go into a versus, but I will say just right out that I'm not too like. I just like game announcements in general. I like when any company, even if Xbox, starts being like, "This is our showcase. We're gonna show games coming up." I like that. It's always fun. The thing about Nintendo's, especially this one, the thing is that like with Nintendo in a partner showcase, I mean, they're gonna announce some cool stuff, but a lot of times what you can expect from Nintendo is that they're just gonna announce old games just coming to the Switch.
Yeah.
So a lot of it's kind of what I expected. Here we go, Fallout, Fallout, okay, cool. It's like I'm like, all right, I've heard the Fallout. I swear, Fallout has been announced 1,000 times. I'm always hearing. I'm always hearing Fallout 4 is the newest hit game coming out.
It's only second to Skyrim at this point.
Yeah. So, it's stuff like that.
Well-received Fallout they have, so.
And I mean, there's a couple of games that, like Pragmata. They talked about Pragmata. They talked about what's that? Orbitals. Cool seeing Resident Evil come, and I'm glad that Capcom is really focusing on Switch too. We also have Final Fantasy. That was a big one. But other than that, I mean, it's a lot of the same of what you expect. I think overall, I mean, again, I'm not too crazy about I'm always satisfied with game announcements, but I will say overall as a presentation, given that the fans are like demanding the next set of games for Switch, and everyone's like, what's going on with Switch games? I would say, given the circumstances currently, what's happening in the community, I think that Direct was mid. So I'm giving that a very, very mid rating of a Direct. I think it was very underwhelming, and I think it was like, it's okay. Again, that's just me. If I put my bias aside of like, I'm usually easily content with game announcements, but if I'm going to be fair and look at it like with a bigger picture, I'm going to say, oh man, like, yeah, we'll get into the state of play. But those are my overall thoughts for the partner showcase.
Okay.
That's fair.
Okay.
Yeah. Playing catch up with third party, so
that's the thing. It's like Nintendo's always just playing catch up. So until we reach the point where now we're getting like
day and dates,
that's when things will get a little more interesting. But we're still playing catch up.
Okay.
So,
all right.
Which is it's cool, but nothing for me to wake up at 7. Wasn't it 7 in the morning?
Yeah.
Nothing for me to wake up at 7 in the morning for.
8 or 9 for us, but still early.
I think it was 9.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
9? Okay.
I woke up at like 10 something, and I was like, oh yeah, the Direct. I looked over on my phone, pulled up YouTube, and saw all these thumbnails, and I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Turok? Okay.
Right.
Grand
right,
Blue?
Turok.
That's lit. So yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll reserve that for a second. But Vito, I know you gave kind of your thoughts on it, but go ahead and give us because I think you said you stopped at some point. How did you feel about the Direct overall?
Wait. Which one?
The Nintendo Direct.
Oh no, I watched it all the way through. Remember last
okay.
week I had talked about it, and I was saying it was straight.
Okay.
For a partner Direct or whatever like that. But yeah.
Okay. Hold on. Royal says, to be fair, Nintendo has had 2 generations where they didn't have any games. Where even if they do bring a new game, it makes sense for a company to bring older games over. Facts. What I'll also say too, to Cisco's point is, because there are a bunch of games that they are still playing catch up with. They kind of sprinkled in some games that are like, coming, you know what I mean? That are day and day. Pragmatica was one. Pragmata.
Yeah, Pragmata was cool. I downloaded the demo as soon as I saw the partner showcase.
Yeah, so
Cool.
it's almost like a presidency. You know what I mean? Like you're like, oh, you did so good, but then your second year you slipped off. What happened? and then the next person comes in and is like, "Dang, you suck." And then the second year, you're like, "Oh, you ain't that bad." Well, they suck because they had the layover from the last person. So it's like, it's kind of like that same route where it's like, yeah, they still got some old games that they still got to catch up on, but it's good that we're starting to see the light just a little bit on the newer stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. No, seeing the third party
Yeah.
butt in is good. It's a good sign.
Yeah, and like you said, especially like with the new stuff, the fact that they're showing off new stuff means that they are still putting in a little work. With that being said, we'll go around the room.
Hold
Geronimo,
on. I'm still offended. You don't remember me being on the show last week.
He
listen,
definitely was. It was
yeah, you, bruh, it's been the longest week. I can't
know
even
what's
tell you.
Last week was my longest week.
This how I know you getting old, Sandstorm. Your games that you said that you were playing, you said it the exact same order you did last week,
See,
except you added a few. Said the exact same thing, even the fact that you didn't play Diablo, like the exact same way. That's why I was laughing when you said it. I was like, "Wow, this is like deja vu." So
I'm right over the edge now. Hey, listen. Your turn is next, buddy. Your turn is next. Hey, when you, I'm definitely. I don't even think I'm the oldest one here. I'm only 38, but hey, things is changing. Well, you know what? Things is changing because I also got kids and all this other stuff that I got to worry about. You know what? Leave me alone.
That'll do it. That'll do it.
Yeah. But with that being said, how did you guys feel about the state of play, Geronimo? How'd you feel about the state of play? What were some of the games that you found interesting? And I guess overall, what would you score it as?
Honestly, I was pretty high on the state of play. Well, one, they opened it with the sequel to Canada Bridge of Spirits. I was just thinking the other day, I was like, man, wonder what that studio is working on. Because for the longest time, I thought that because they brought the first Canada to Xbox. So I thought, like, okay, maybe it's a Death Stranding thing where they either got a different publisher or they just self-published it and released it elsewhere outside of Sony. And I thought to myself, since the dudes that made that game, they have a short film, and someone in the chat, y'all might know what I'm talking about. There's a short film that was supposed to be Skull Kid from Majora's Mask. It's actually really good. It's like him putting on Majora's Mask and all the spooky stuff happening, but it's not very long. It's only like 2-3 minutes long. But they're a big Majora's Mask fan. So I thought to myself, I was like, maybe they'll try and bring that first game to Switch 2, just whatever. One of those cool later port, but cool to see. A lot of Nintendo only people will get into it. But no, sequel, boom, and it looks great. It's PS5, PC, looks fantastic. The highlights overall, though, just to kind of keep the show going, that we got gameplay of the Star Wars Galactic Racer.
Yeah,
looks real clean. I was
Yeesh.
like, oh, buddy.
Yeesh.
I know this is just a CGI trailer, but the fact that someone's making one of these is cool. For the John Wick game, that's actually John Wick throwing hands and not some top-down, lower budget type thing or whatever.
Yeah.
That was really cool. I'm going off memory now. Another look at Pragmata was nice. We got to see, looks like Earth. So that looks pretty intense. I'm curious how the outside parts are going to be on Switch 2 as well. This should be fine, but just, Resident Evil 9 got shown again. They showed something at the end, which I'm not really a Resident Evil fan, but that looked like the mansion from one of the first couple of games. Like, it looked just like that manor when you walk in. So cool. Oh god, what were the other things they showed there? I was like,
did you talk about the perfect timing of Rayman?
Man, okay, so I've been on a roller coaster with that Rayman release. So yeah, I saw the Rayman trailer. I was like, there it is, finally. And they're like, we're throwing all these old versions of Rayman 1, the prototype for Rayman, I think it was a Super Nintendo prototype or something, whatever that prototype was. Cool. The game is actually out. It came out yesterday. But there's an unfortunate thing with that Rayman 30th anniversary release. For some reason, they don't have the original music. All of it's been redone.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yes.
You know, that's not entirely bad as long as the music is still the same, if that makes sense.
It's not the same.
Nah,
It's not the same.
it's not the same. Like honestly, there's a video. I'll find it later. But basically, I listened to the first level, and they did like the original PS1 one, and then
Yeah.
and then they showed the current release, and I was like, oh
hold
nah.
on,
Even
hold
without
on.
nostalgia, this is a downgrade in my opinion.
Hold on. Wait a minute. We're gonna
Dang,
have
dude,
to. I might
I
have
didn't
to,
know
hold
this.
on.
Yeah.
Hold
So
on.
I
now,
was really excited about this game too.
right? So now I'm kind of bummed about it. I was like, dang, because that's like the only Rayman I never really played. We talked about like a month ago or
Mhm.
something.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Perfect timing.
Yeah, and I was like, Ubisoft. Just that's why y'all are in the state you are. Y'all. But anyway, I'm not gonna rant about
Oh
too
no,
much.
we gonna hold on.
I'm not gonna go too deep into that. But
Ubisoft,
yeah.
that's
Oh
what their
yes,
name
thank
is.
you for this post earlier, Cisco. Okay, I'm going through stuff. Okay. Oh yeah, we got another look at Beast of Reincarnation. I don't know, something about that gameplay slice they showed. Like, what was it? The main character like was midair, and like grabbed the midair, and did like a backslash, and like I don't know. That looked really cool to me. We
I
have
ain't
to
done
release-
with this. I ain't off this. We ain't
I
off
know
this
you're.
yet.
I know you're not.
We not. They don't have this.
No, that's the first level, right?
Yeah, where you get the? Where
No.
you get the?
No.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Time out. We don't have this. Please tell me we got this, because this is the banger.
So I think what they I think what I read some other people said, because they have the Atari Jaguar version of the game. So what they did apparently is they layered some new music over the original soundtrack of the Atari Jaguar version. So you can kind of hear this music in the background. It's a really weird release.
I ain't down for it. That's an automatic L.
Uh,
I lost. I
so, like-
hope Ubisoft respectfully, I hope they lose $1 million. And
They already have.
and I hope, and
Right.
as a matter of fact, I hope they lose $2 million. And I hope that $1 million just ironically gets found in other developers who are working hard's pocket.
Mm.
That's how I feel about that. That's how I feel
Yeah,
about that. That's so
Or hopefully
disrespectful.
they update it after getting the license back or something. I don't
Right.
know
Yeah.
what's preventing them from.
I had to look it
I
up
don't
because I don't know much about this. Unlike the Sonic 3 stuff that Royal Hustler 09 said in chat. That's another camp. I would say this is worse than the Sonic Origins and Sonic 3 thing, because that's not all the music replaced. The certain ones are replaced due to specific reasons, but this is like
Mhm.
all of it. So it's like, okay, that sucks. But yeah, as far as to get back on track, I mean to derail us like that. State of play. They show the Metal Gear Solid Master Collection Volume 2. MGS4 is free from the PS3, and it's coming out everywhere, including the Switch One.
Right.
That should be interesting to see. What was the other things? Oh yeah, they announced like a Dead or Alive 6 last round. So I guess they're doing like a Sega's been doing Virtua Fighter 5. Like they're revitalizing the game.
Mhm.
And then they just kind of in their own Koei Tecmo way. You know how Dead or Alive is. You know what I'm saying? They announced their own way of like a new game is being made. So that's cool. I definitely thought Dead or Alive was gonna just be dead. I thought it was not gonna be alive. They showed that the Octopus game,
Oh yeah.
Darwin's Paradox. There's a demo on the eShop. I would say steer clear of it. It's not very good. I don't know if it's supposed to be like I think it's a Switch 2 only game, but it's looking rough. It's looking rough.
The Squid
So
one.
yeah.
Okay.
As far as the Switch 2 demo of it just doesn't look that visually appealing. And there's an area where like the rain comes down. I would say wait on that version for anyone, for all of us and anyone in chat. Just wait for that. Yeah, and what was the other thing? Oh, they announced the friggin' a new Castlevania. That was very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. So now I'm officially saying Konami is back. Because a new Castlevania got announced somewhere, some way. And what was the other thing? I feel like there's something else I'm blanking on.
Death Stranding 2 gets a PC.
Yes.
John Wick.
Winless.
Tokon. Marvel's Tokon. We got the new fighters.
Oh yes, they started showing more characters. They're adding Wolverine, Magic, and Danger, who I had to look up who Danger was.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, I didn't know who that was either.
Yeah, so Danger is basically, and it makes sense with the trailer they showed in the beginning where they're on the, I'm not gonna go too deep in comic book nerd stuff, but basically, Danger is like using alien technology to kind of like make a physical manifestation of the Danger Room. So it's like all of that AI and stuff built into like an android type thing.
Mhm.
So that's what she is, and since it's an anime fighter, it's a little more anime-esque. But yeah, that's what Danger is. And we know the game's gonna have 20 characters, so there's 9 more they have to announce until now, and I think the August release. They show another look at Saros, which is the follow-up to Returnal, the best PS5 game, and that is that looks really good. It looks like they're making some strides to make it more streamlined, because
Mhm.
Returnal is a very challenging roguelike. Like if you don't click in that first biome or two, like it might kind of filter you out. I'm not gonna lie. It took me a while to go back on that game, but once I kind of go over the hump. I feel like you go over a hump with roguelikes where like everything kind of just makes sense. It's
Yeah.
a really fun game. Yeah. But oh, and then of course God of War Trilogy Remake. That's perfect for people like me that never played the original trilogy at all, but played the PS4 and PS5 games. So hopefully it plays just like the originals. We can jump and stuff. But yeah, those are the highlights for me, just off the top of my head. I'm thinking about it.
Okay.
Very good show. Very probably the best. I would say it's probably the best state of play. From in my memory. But if there is a better one, y'all let me know and remind me what was there, because I can't remember.
I think that's the best state of play we've gotten in years.
Yeah, I think period, right? Like
Yeah.
Like there's not like they didn't even have a very long like anime fit like Hoyoverse game section. They didn't really have much of that. So I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying they didn't have that.
Yeah.
So yeah, but yeah, overall very good state of play. I'd rate it a B plus. I won't give it an A because there's no Wolverine. That's the only reason why.
That's fair. All right, Cisco. How about you, man? How'd you think? What did you think about the?
Yeah, no, I think this is the best state of play we've gotten in a really long time. This is definitely what we needed. What felt like a drought on both ends of the party, Nintendo, PlayStation. Like, there's never a short amount of games to play, as we just talked about our backlogs in the opener. But definitely like there is tension. Like there is the tension of like PlayStation, where are the exclusives at, and Nintendo, where the games at? Like, what's going on? and so I think this was kind of what we needed, like just in the gaming community in general, like needed some kind of scrap, some kind of crumb to eat. So this was nice. I'm really excited about Kena getting a sequel. Well, I never played the first one, but I know my friends play it. I've been meaning to play it. So it getting a sequel is really nice because I was hoping that game would do well. The Rayman Legacy Collection or Anniversary Collection, I was excited until we broke that down. But we got some cool ones. Neva, I remember that's a sequel, isn't it? Because almost a prologue. I swear there was, or no, wait.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is DLC or not.
Wait, I'm confused now. I thought that was like a whole new game, but no.
No, it's definitely got to be DLC.
Oh, never mind then. I thought
This
it was a whole new
it's
game.
DLC. I'm looking at the PlayStation blog now.
Okay. Okay, never mind. I thought that was a whole new game. Well, we do have Mina finally got revealed. We've been wondering where Yacht
That's
Games
interesting.
has been hanging out at. Studio for Shovel Knight. We finally got a little trailer for their game. That's good to see. Metal Gear. I never got the collection 1. I'm still waiting on that to go on sale. So 2's already on its way. All right, cool. Tokon, same thing. We talked about it. Danger. I was like, who the heck is that? But Tokon's looking really cool. I'm not the best at fighting games. Like I'm not good at fighting games, but I'm really excited about this. Marvel's just been killing it with like the game side of things, and Ghost of Yote gets a similar DLC as Ghost of Tsushima, where we got the multiplayer. That was cool. God of War Trilogy Remake. Oh, that one's really cool.
That one's nice.
I'm excited. Don't let that be a letdown, please.
And it's only Santa Monica doing it too, so it's not like some other company saying, "Oh, how is it gonna be?" Like they should understand the assignment. It's not the same Santa Monica, but that studio made the original, so we'll see.
That's good to know because me, So crazy thing about me, I've never touched God of War. I've never played any of them.
Oh, really?
I own 2018, but I haven't started it because I have the diehard fans of my friends hitting me up saying, no, you got to play the trilogy first. I'm like, bro, I'm not gonna play older games. Like I just, that's a lot, man. I remember when that happened with Xenoblade. I was like, 3's already coming out, but I never finished the first 3 that were already out before that. And so I had to grind the Xenoblade games and DLCs in time for 3. So I gotta do the same with this. So I'm glad that the trilogy is getting remade, because now I'm just gonna wait for that, and I'm just gonna, I don't know how long those games are, but I'm gonna just grind them all out. And another one I want to talk about, Castlevania Belmont's Curse. I mean, that's huge. Definitely have to get that, as I love Metroid Dread. I love Metroidvanias. And
one thing I forgot to mention about the Castlevania real quick. My bad, Cisco. I just remembered.
You're good.
Because I was talking to some friends about it. It's actually being made by the Dead Cells developers. So this is this is literally like a Mercury Steam Metroid, like a low-key Mercury Steam 2D Metroid type situation where they're like, you did a great job. Make the brand new one.
Right.
Nice.
That's really cool. But anyway.
That's good. That's good news. Yeah, no, it gave me like Dead Cell vibes too, like, and all that. That's so cool. Yeah, no, I'm excited about that one. Also, there is the new God of War game that was like channel dropped, right?
The 2D game.
Where is it? Yeah, the 2D one. I don't know if that one was
Sparta.
Sons of Sparta.
Yeah.
I don't know if that one was a Metroidvania as well, or if that was just like a 2D adventure game. I'm not really sure.
I'm not sure. I haven't honestly, outside of that trailer, I haven't really looked up much about it. It looks fine.
Looks okay. I think I don't know, because when they showed it off, I was like, I feel like it needs a stronger art direction.
Yeah.
But then if you really look at it, especially some of the sceneries and environments, it actually looks really great. Okay. But I feel like there is something missing in the art direction that's making it fade. It's a fade into like.
It might be the usage of colors or something, because everything was looking like seventh gen browns and more browns, low key. So maybe I just have to sit down and watch like another video of someone playing it to get a better idea of how everything looks and goes. Yeah, I think
it's hard too, because they were hyping that, they were hyping it up. They got the voice actor coming in. It was like, oh, what's gonna happen? And then it was like they showed that, and I was like, oh, okay. Expecting like a real AAA game, but it was this, and I was like, oh, okay, interesting. Especially me, who has never played most of the God of War games. I didn't really. It's kind of like, oh, what is this? I don't understand. Yeah, I feel like the art direction needs a little bit more push, but. I also looked it up. I think it was only like $30, so that's not a full price game, which is nice.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
But yeah, I think the state of play was really good.
Okay, I'm glad y'all holding one of these games for me, because I know one hasn't gotten picked up. But
I'm better at I'm better at just not rattling through everything.
Vito, how you feel about the state of play?
All right, so I only got halfway through on that, but thanks to Cisco, he sent me the blogs of what else is was announced or whatever. But what I did see up until I want to say it was up until Crimson Moon, but it might have been a little further. I'm not sure. It was definitely still got to be halfway.
Oh yeah, Crimson
Moon. But Crimson Moon, I was definitely wanting some more information on it. But for that trailer, that it piqued my interest. Project Windless.
Yo, that was crazy.
The one with the big giant chicken rooster.
I was confused the entire trailer. I was just like, yo, why is this like on some Family Guy? Why is this chicken, this rooster beating up everybody?
I thought they were gonna throw Peter Griffin in there somewhere. I'm like, I know there's gotta be a game.
Heck yeah. Nah, I definitely was interested, and I was thinking of Family Guy the whole time. I was thinking like, wow, this is this is what happened to that chicken that Peter used to beat up on. I didn't see Tokon or whatever, but I am interested in this X-Men roster that they dropped for us. So when that come out, August the 6th. So
Yep.
Yeah.
yeah. What else was I looking at? Oh, so they announced that that Dead or Alive 6 last round or whatever, coming in June. I guess what is I don't, are they re-releasing this or something or what? Like, cause I wasn't.
Yeah, it's like a re-release. Well, actually, I think it's kind of like a mini, like it's because I don't think it was a. It never came out on PS5 technically. Because I remember
okay.
one of, because I used to go to Evo, when it was just in Vegas. Like I think it was 2019. That was the last one I went to, and it was actually demoed there, Dead or Alive 6. And I think that was just a PS4 game at the time. Yeah, because PS5 it wasn't out then. Yeah, so I think this is a PS5 re-release, and they might be doing some rebouncing and stuff. So I think that's literally what it is overall. Just giving new life into a new release into it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
rooting for them.
So I guess in that first half too, they showed off some more gameplay to Control. So I was definitely excited about that. I still want some answers on like what is actually going on. I'm a bit confused on where they're gonna take this story because it seemed like it's then got like super hectic, whatever's going on. So it definitely seems like an interesting situation. I like the fact that well, this might confuse me because it might trigger some vertigo for me or something like that. But like when dude jumps in the air and he's able
Oh,
like,
he like drops
flip
down on
and drop down on the building like it's that will mess me up. So I think that has I'm gonna have to get some getting used to on that one. But other than that, like y'all pretty much covered up some of the ones that I was interested in that first half. What I did, Death Stranding 2 going to PC, I don't care. So it was pointless to show that. So
Yeah.
whatever. But other than that, y'all talked about the remake of God of War, the trilogy. The question is, okay, so yeah, be the main three games and stuff like that. There was a side game. I forgot what it was called.
Oh right. Oh, that's right.
The ghost
Yes.
one, Ashes.
No.
It wasn't a portable one. I know what Vito's talking about. I just forgot what the subtitle is.
It was I can't remember what it was. But anyway, I was wondering. I'm like, are they? Well, they probably.
They said trilogy, so I
Yeah,
think it's
so
only
they-
gonna be
they
the
won't.
three.
I guess they ain't touching it.
Yeah.
Because I think that the one I'm thinking of is it's in between 2 and 3. Like it's like a little side little situation in 2 or 3 and stuff like that. So, but yeah, I'm excited for it. Definitely want to beat up on Ares again. I love God of War 2. That's my favorite one. I mean, 3 was straight, but 2 was like.
Oh, you talking about it's either okay. So here's the order, and tell me when to stop. There's God of War, God of War 2, God of War Betrayal, God of War Chains of Olympus, and then God of War 3, and then after that is God of War Ghost of Sparta,
No.
and then there's God of War Ascension.
Ascension.
Okay.
That was like the one that was in between. I think 2 and 3. But see, that came out like it came out before 3 came out, and it was like a little tie-over game and stuff like that. Like you were dealing with the Fates. I think you were dealing with Fates again or something like that. I'm not sure. I gotta look that up again. But I think you were dealing with the Fates or whatever, and they were like plucking the strings, and it was weird. But yeah. So God of War 2, that was my joint. So I'm excited to jump right back into that. But other than that, yeah, I have to watch the trailers to all the rest of these announcements. It really looks like not too much after from what I've seen. Like I missed too much. Like, you know what I'm saying? I did see the Star Wars Galaxy Racer, which I was thinking like, is that a
Yeah.
co-op where you can do like cross-player or something like that, and you can race somebody else like Sandstorm, I'll get you on the sticks or something like that. We can like race or whatever like that. I was wondering if it was one of those, because that would be dope if it is.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'll definitely give you business on that, because you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't think you want to smoke on the pod racers. We can do the the classic one. But yeah, it definitely
Classic
it
to me
definitely was a
is
cool.
classic to me is put up them hands.
Oh,
boy.
hey man, hey, at the arcade, and that was crazy. That was crazy. But yeah. Overall, I mean, just looking even at the ones I didn't see, I'll say this was about a B. You know what I mean? So
Okay.
that's straight.
So for me, some of the highlights that kind of stood out. I mean, y'all listed a lot of them. One of them, like you said, Vito, control. Control, I was really curious about. I think it's kind of dope that they took this route for a more melee style, with the powers coming in too, which is dope, because you can tell like right offhand, like he means business. You know what I'm saying? Like everything that they showed off for the other character would seem like some mid-tier stuff, like some stuff that you would learn later on in the game, versus where he was at. And that's not. I think they said that piece that they showed off was like some of like right at the beginning of the game. So that was real cool. 007 First Light, we got like some of the cinematic story background, so we officially found out that this man is just like moving into the position of James Bond, and he's really like trying to figure out the ropes, you know what I mean? So I think that's awesome. They showed off the Aston Martin, so it looks like he's going to be like going between some of the classic James Bond cars, and then also showing off like his own James Bond car, which I believe it's an Aston Martin 2. I can't remember the name of the car though. I think it's Valhalla. I think it might be Valhalla. But anyway, so it's cool to see that. They didn't really have to sell me on that. I'm already for James Bond, just not on the PS5. I will be playing it on the Switch too. We already talked about Galactic Racer, which I think is cool. At first, I was like, man, they're going to call this Galactic Racer, but not a pod racer in sight. And then they showed Suburban, so I was like, oh, okay. Okay, all right. You knew what you was doing.
You didn't see the Power Rangers?
Yeah, I saw the pod racer.
Oh.
And then one game that actually I'm hoping they don't really mess it up, because I do really miss the franchise that this is like, seems like it's supposed to be the spiritual successor of, and that's Yoka Shinobi Ops, which takes which is like the spiritual successor to Tenchu Z, well, Tenchu, period, where you're a ninja. You go into these areas, and you have to kill or steal something from that set area. If any of you guys want an opportunity to play this game and you have a 360, get Tenchu Z. That game is so dope. You learn different styles, different just arts of ninjas, from camouflaging to imitating other but this was before like Naruto like took a huge craze and like made a huge big deal of it. But very, very, very good game. This one I'm kind of iffy about, because of the situation of like how they have these like big old monsters. Like if you're caught, these big old monsters are coming after you, and it's just like that's not how Tenchu was. But like I said, it's a spiritual successor, so it's not going to be one for one, but definitely excited for that. J Big said 007 needs to come out now. Yeah, I agree.
After that last, well, actually, no, it looked kind of good in this state of play. But that previous one where they had the whole video of it and that airport was running at 20 frames on PS5,
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, keep
It was
cooking.
falling off.
That's why they delayed it.
Yeah.
Hopefully, it's good on everything, including Switch 2.
Yeah, agreed.
Nah, yeah.
They showed off the Legacy of Kain Ascendance, which is a new Legacy of Kain game, which is crazy. I thought they kind of gave up on that franchise, but it's dope to see that they are still holding on to that game, and it's Crystal Dynamics at that. So, yeah, man, Soul Reaver and Kain, I thought they were going to be gone. We already talked about, you know what's crazy? The Project Windless game is from Krafton. Is that right? Krafton? It
Yes.
says that they're the PUBG publisher. So it's supposed to be a big open world RPG game from the old Far Cry director, which makes it even more interesting. Like Vito said, not really caring about Death Stranding 2 coming to PC. Okay. Loop,
Whoop-de-doo.
right. Loop showed up here. Defend against Alien Threat and Loop. Loop was alright. I wasn't thrown. Mina the Hollower, I still got to pick up that demo. I've heard it's really good.
Available.
Yeah, I've heard good
They
things
might
about
have
it.
taken it down.
Let me see. Was there anything else that stood out? Beast of Reincarnation. I just need to see somebody actually play that. Soros. I don't need I don't need more on Soros either. Like, or Resident Evil. Oh, but I will say, new Silent Hill. That
Oh, yeah, we can make that one up.
yeah, that one threw me off. A new Silent Hill.
Black
Is that-
protagonist.
Yeah, that too. I hope you don't, man. Please, please.
Do they not live in the Silent Hill games? I thought they
Please
just
stay alive.
survive, but they just go through trauma for like 20 hours.
Right. And it's crazy because this is not in the normal Silent Hill area that we have been in, right? So, it looks like it's off the coast of somewhere. And as I'm watching, I'm like, man,
It's in the UK.
this kind of look like some Silent Hill type stuff. And then you see the fog and everything, and then they show the Silent Hill. I'm like, oh wow, okay. And you know, the thing about Silent Hill is it always has to deal with somebody not doing right. You know what I mean? Like, you know what you did? And it's like, what'd he do? What'd he do to deserve Silent Hill? You know what I mean? He said black protagonist. Woke. Yeah. And it's crazy too because he wakes up every day getting out of that boat. And I'm like, out of the boat? You just be landing the
That's
boat
wild.
in the middle of the
That-
night? What's going on?
That's
Yeah, that's
crazy.
different. That's different.
Yeah.
Black
It's
dude.
not me.
Yeah, you know what I'm
That's
saying?
Crazy.
Black
Not-
dude, wait
not
now.
me.
Hold on. Black dude on the boat in the middle of Silent Hill night. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's crazy.
couldn't be me. Could not be me. Maybe they just go to the edge of the thing. They be like, but they can't, bend over or nothing, pause, and get to the boat at all. So he just be laying in the boat, planked. Wow.
Planked. Sheesh. Sheesh.
No, not him.
Oh god.
Like, I wake up every day out this boat, planked.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's wild. He said, "Wake up in the water." Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's crazy. But yeah, that was very interesting. Like you guys said, I think this is the best state of play that I've seen in quite a while. They didn't do none of that goofy, silly stuff either. Like, when I want goofy and when I want silly, the stuff that I want to laugh at, I go to Nintendo for that. Like they know how to do the quirky stuff well. Sony, they be making it real awkward. Like, hey, we're funny too, and you're like, no, you're not.
No,
So,
not.
so it's cool that they kind of stayed away from like the farming sim, like all the small weird indie stuff that they try and bring in to be like, hey, we got it too, or hey, we're cool too. I will say, timing wise, this is. I've been saying this for. You can quote me on this. You can go find any Sandstorm show, video or live stream where there's a state of play, and I say this every single time, and it's not because I'm getting older, but because it's true. Every single time I'm in the kitchen, you in the kitchen, eating up all the food.
All the pig's feet.
All the pig feet.
All the hog maw.
All the hog maws.
I like pig feet.
But I'm serious though. Like every time we get a Nintendo Direct, who either right before them or right after them? It's always Sony. Like here we
That's
are.
true.
Hey, don't forget about us. We got something to show off too. And it's like,
Yeah.
It does come
Wow.
across like that. Like it looks like they're trying to intercept.
yeah.
It's like
Sometimes it's the same day, and it's like, how did that happen?
Right.
Those things are
It's-
fun though.
It's just too ironic, man. So, but overall, I give him credit where credit is due. It definitely was a good state of play. With that being said, state of play versus partner direct. How y'all feeling about that? Who won pound for pound for this one?
Let's do one quick look around.
He said before.
I know who won. Gamers.
Gamers. That's true. That's how I see it too. It's like, well,
Good night, everybody. I'm kidding. No, but for real. I mean, honestly, like, yeah, the director was just decent. I mean, you know, it was a lot of old stuff and everything, but some of the stuff they showed there definitely interests me a fair bit, and I will probably get. I don't know, state of play. Again, it opened with the game I did not expect a sequel for, so for me personally, I'm like, yo, all right, starting strong, let's get it. I mean, I guess looking at the list again, God of War trip. Well, that's far away. I'm thinking stuff that's sooner, I guess. Beast of Reincarnation keeps looking better.
Mhm.
This first light look was good. The first light look was good again. Don't care about 4 Loop. The new Castlevania looks good. This might be my first Castlevania. I think I need to do that. The Darwin game looks cool. Waiting on Switch 2 version. John Wick announcement was cool. Tolkien announcement was cool. Metal Gear Solid Master Collection 2 is one of my favorites. Well, Rayman. But anyway, scrolling down, Saros again. Galactic Racer. Yeah, it had like at least 6 things that I was like, yo, that looks really interesting. They showed decent amount of gameplay, so I can't use it's a CGI trailer again type thing. So I think I'll give it the state of play. I'll give it the state of play right now, though. It's a little hard to compare the two sometimes because like state of play is like their equivalent of a full fat Nintendo Direct.
yeah.
And Nintendo
Yeah.
Directs are gonna have, Nintendo first party. It's gonna have third party or partners, as Nintendo calls them. That they want to showcase their games. And every like an indie or something that has clout, or it's from someone that's got clout or whatever. And we haven't gotten that yet, technically. But I guess just to compare each presentation as they were, state of play, like hands down.
Okay. What about you, Vito?
I'm gonna definitely go with state of play. I mean, but actually, to compare those two, with a partner direct and just a regular state of play, like It kind of was unfair anyway. So you know what I'm saying, it really wasn't Nintendo's best, but you know what I'm saying, like just for this topic, you know, State of Play definitely had a lot more oomph in their presentation. A lot of things that a lot of gamers were not expecting, and some that, you know what I'm saying, we were expecting some more gameplay on certain games, stuff like that. A little answer to God of War, and wait, what is this, the 10 or 20 year anniversary or something like that?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, so
20 years.
20. It's not 20 years sounds.
Yeah.
Well, 20.
Yeah, because 06, we were playing it back in 06.
yeah,
Oh.
20. Yeah.
Okay,
So-
that's right.
Yeah, definitely something that some people didn't like on my X or Twitter. I have a lot of people that just didn't want like the remasters and stuff like that, because we want like the new game, you know what I mean, like the actual new to the new God of War or whatever like that. But I was like, you're not going to get that for a while, you know what I'm saying? They take their time and, you know, developing that. So getting this would be pretty cool, especially since we have not really got a remaster for PlayStation 4. Yeah, like I don't think we got a remake or remaster for PlayStation 4. So to get it for 5, that's pretty dope. So, but definitely overall, like I said, PS State of Play was definitely my cup of tea this time around.
Okay. I'm gonna give Vito one. My man. Likewise, I feel like like overall, I'm gonna be honest with you. The State of Play was the better of the two directs. But you know, there is some accountables for that. Like you said, it's a partner direct, not a direct. It's not an actual Nintendo direct. So where the State of Play, you got to see some of the first party games, not a lot, but some of the first party games. You didn't see no first party games coming from Nintendo with the partner direct. And that being said, another thing that I account for is the State of Play was an hour long. The partner direct was what, 30 minutes?
Mm-hmm.
So it was like
Yeah, it was like 30 minutes. I forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you talking about something that was showing off, you know, double of what they had. So I'm not taking away for any fanboy like Risky who wants to jump in secretly into this
always
conversation. What up, Night Sky? Appreciate you coming through, bro.
Hey, that's
It was good, and it was still, I think, even at 30 minutes, even if they cut it in half, I feel like there was more content in there. If I got to pick the games that they were showing off in 30 minutes, I would say it was better display versus the partner direct that we got. With that being said, I thought the partner direct that we got was decent. It's almost, actually, to be honest with you, they almost run two different strategies. If you really kind of watch, so I feel like a lot of the stuff that they showed off from the State of Play was like, hey, we've got these Eastern developers that we're showing off for. We finally showed off more stuff from Bungie, which Sayo. Wait, hold on, let me pause this. I don't often do Drake lines, but saw your game, hated it. But it, yeah, I'll pass on that.
If I remember the free weekend next week, I'll give it a try. I'll try remember. If I don't,
I definitely will forget.
yeah,
To be honest with you,
it's very likely I'll forget. But if I don't, I'll talk about it.
yeah. But I mean, outside of that, it was very good and very interesting to see all the stuff that they have lined up. PlayStation has lined up, and what Nintendo did show off. So I feel like Nintendo's Nintendo, how they showed off their stuff was like, all right, we only gonna give y'all this much. Like, you only getting this much because this is the block that we're currently in. Like, you're gonna get that block. If we show you off something like beyond that block, it's probably only gonna be like one or two things, maybe. You maybe might get a 2027 slipped in there, you know what I mean? But outside of that, like, everything is gonna be from this quarter. Like, these 2 quarters is what we looking at. That's all we looking at for right now. Don't ask us about November. Don't ask me about no GTA 6 because I ain't gonna give you the answer. But that's their like business strategy, right? Because then, and I heard Dr. Trey say this, and I'm inclined to agree. When you only hear about certain games coming out, then your mind only thinks about those certain games. But then when you have a whole slew of games, if they was just like, here's everything that we got that's about to come out, you'd be like, oh, snaps, my wallet is hurting. Okay. All right, let me, you know what? This is a new franchise. I'm going to wait on that. And this boy right here, I've been waiting for this for a long time, but you know my banger is coming out, so I got to put this, you know, and I think that's, it eats into everybody getting a piece. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't think y'all realize these three are the equivalent of drug lords. Like that's basically what it is. And everybody needs a cut. You know what I'm saying? They making sure everybody getting fed. Because if everybody's not getting fed, then they ain't making all the money that they want to make. You know what I mean? Like, they got their product out there, and they want to ensure that everybody get a taste of the product. So, it's just 2 different ways that they go about it. I'm glad that PlayStation took it to a back-to-back serious tone. I will say this too. I'm also glad that they ain't have, unlike Microsoft got to figure this part out. All that talking ain't necessary. You know what I'm saying? Like all the talking that Microsoft be doing. Hey, we like to thank Brian over here who does the sound checking, and all of our team over here, the camera guys. They did an excellent job. Thank you to the artists who sketched out all the writing and everything. Now let's take you over to the artists, and you be like, why? Why are we going to the artists? See, we like to draw them and blah blah blah, and they'll have like 6 different figures of them. And like, we worked really hard in trying to animate them and make sure. I don't care. I don't care. Get on to the next game. You know what I'm saying? That irks my nerves so much. You wasting my time. Wrap it up. Yeah. Wrap it up, son. Wrap up box. So it's cool that they said like a few words and was just like, all right, let's pass it on to the next person. The last thing that I'll say, I think works for them. I don't think Nintendo should do it, but I think this works specifically for Sony and the State of Play. I don't know if y'all noticed, but they had all the developers that were like showing off games. They had their games in chunks. Like, it wasn't like, oh, we're gonna show off this Capcom game, and then we're gonna talk about this Square Enix game, and then we're gonna show off this Koei Tecmo game. Oh, and we're gonna come back to Capcom. They didn't do that. It was like all the Capcom stuff, all y'all represented is right here, and they showed them back to back to back. Like, this is all their stuff that they're offering. Then they go over to Konami and it's like, okay, this is all the stuff that they're offering. They did that through the whole presentation. I like that for Sony. It brings a whole lot of uniformity, and it makes it less monotonous. Like, oh, okay, the development team that I really support, okay, they about to show up. Let's see what we got next. RJ said, I agree. Actually, like that Nintendo is giving this beloved but small games got more spotlight. Yeah, E3 or Expedition 33 would have killed any hype of Grand Blue Fantasy. Tales of Arise. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, they got a little bit of FaceTime. Now, mind you, I know a lot of people said they wanted Digimon, and that's so crazy because they've been saying it so much. I actually believe I want to buy Digimon. Like, I'm curious. I'm legitimately curious to play that game. Tales of Arise, I still gotta beat Tales of Vespera. Like, I can't move into another Tales game. Them games are long. But Grand Blue, I'm definitely down for Grand Blue. So overall, I'm gonna say congratulations to Sony. I think you guys did a better job against Nintendo's B team, if you would. But it was it was a good showing. Outside of that, I had another question. Now I got to think of it. So with that being said, there is rumor and there is talk, and I think I told Geronimo and Vito this last week, that I feel like there's going to be another direct that either has to hit by the end of February, early March. And now there's rumor that there's going to be a direct for next Thursday, like an actual direct. So with that being said, tempered expectations on what is to come. But if we did theoretically have a direct come next week, what do you think would show, and what would you want, like the one? Because we always have. Okay, let me put it this way: what do you expect to show? What do you want? One big thing, like that one big thing, to show up, and what do you think would be what do you think could be a good shadow drop?
Shadow drop.
Yeah, I know, right? I done mess.
Shadow drop.
I done mess with y'all heads. Pause. Gotta say that.
Oh, you guys just go.
Oh no. Well, for shadow dropping, what they could do is like, I don't know, the rumor, anything Xenoblade should be shadow dropped. Is anything Xenoblade. Like if we got
Switch to edition.
Yeah, exactly. Switch to
Xenoblade
edition.
2, no longer
That's
blurry
true.
edition.
Yeah, like available now.
Man,
Thank you.
That's it.
That's the one. I'm trying to think of other games. Pikmin 4, if that were to get it up like DLC, I don't know, but they already kind of got that, so I don't think so. Metro Prime 2 Echoes DLC.
It might be part of the
Not
Inner
DLC,
Soul block or something.
Available
Digital
now
download,
and
yeah.
coming out later. No, I hope they don't do that. That's all I got. Xenoblade.
Okay. What about you, Geronimo? Oh, wait, time out. What games do you expect them to show at the direct?
Are we going one at a time, or are we?
No, go ahead. Yeah.
I gotta think about that one a little bit.
Oh, if you need time, yeah, then go ahead.
Off the top of my head, we need an update on that Splatoon Raiders. What game is that?
Yes.
Is that a roguelike? Is that just like a platform, or is that a survival game? What the heck is that? I'm really excited. I was like the other day catching myself. I'm like, I'm so excited for Splatoon Raiders. I'm like, that's like one of my most anticipated games. After Pragmata and Mega Man Star Force Collection. But then I was like, wait, why am I so excited? I don't even know what game this is. Like, what if I don't even like it? So yeah, we need an update on Raiders. And again, Xenoblade. Monolith Soft's it's taking a minute, and they usually don't take a minute, so that means something big's coming, I think. And it's not necessarily that I think they're going to announce this, but I would love if they could announce an ARMS sequel, ARMS 2 or something. Come on. I'm one of those that really likes ARMS, and give me my sequel. I played the original long enough. Give me my sequel with the story mode, please. That's what I need, and
I think ARMS 2 will happen
I think so. It sold very well.
eventually. I think that's Well, actually, no, I can't say that because Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and ARMS came out in like 2 months of each other, or a month, or whatever. It was really close. I do think they're gonna do a second ARMS, because it did do pretty well for that first couple of years or so.
Right.
I want to say it. I'll look it up right now. I
Mhm.
want to say it sold pretty good. Like, I think it was in the 4 million or 3
Oh,
million.
wow, 4 million.
No. I'm wrong. I am wrong. No,
Oh, okay.
2.72 million. Oh, dang. Okay, so it didn't sell as much as I thought it would be.
It was. I
That's
think
decent.
those were mostly from the 2.7. That's
2.7
not bad.
according to
That's actually not bad for like a brand spanking.
for a brand
For
new.
like a quirky like fighting game, new IP. That's actually not bad.
Oh, it sold
Mhm.
more than Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I didn't know that. I thought 2 sold like very well. It sold more than Golf and Mario Strikers. That's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, people were big. Yeah, I think everyone was big mad about Mario Strikers.
Yeah, I was. Yeah, I'm a forever hater on that game.
There you go. Oh man. Hmm. I know some stuff they could. I know for a fact they have to show. And it's something that we all kind of forgot about. That Yoshi game.
Oh yeah, I'm still
yeah.
waiting.
The mysterious book or whatever. I'm not really big on Yoshi, but I think that's for sure gonna get dated. See, Tomodachi Life got dated. We need to talk about
Rhythm
Rhythm
Heaven.
Heaven.
Yeah.
Nintendo, show me more Rhythm Heaven.
Mhm.
Groove. When are we gonna groove to Rhythm Heaven?
Mhm.
Look at words. Rhythm
That
Heaven.
better not be $70.
Man, I don't think it will, cause it's
No, I
gonna
don't
be a
think
Switch
so.
One game. I'm pretty confident is
Probably 60.
60 at the most. Yeah, like
Mhm.
whatever.
Less than that, even better.
Yeah, I mean, it would be even better if it was less than that, but you know, I'm going with I think it's 60, and if it's less, then I'll be very pleasantly surprised.
I actually, I think it might be like 50 because aren't the WarioWares 50? And I think Rhythm Heaven.
Oh yeah, true.
Oh,
They
Oh,
are.
it's like the
studio.
equivalent. Yeah.
They are 50. Yeah, actually, yeah. I could. You know, what, that's a good point. I can see it being 50. Yeah, because those are kind of more like. I mean, those are equivalent to like the smaller bite-sized gameplay things from like the true handheld Nintendo stuff.
Mhm.
So, I mean, they've done Rhythm Heaven Fever on the Wii, and I don't remember how much that cost back then. I forgot. Was that 40? Definitely wasn't 50. I don't know, I have to look that up. But yeah, definitely get we need to see it again. We need a release date, or at least a release window, or whatever. Okay, surefire things. We'll get another NSO sizzle reel for sure.
Mhm.
Not. I think for GameCube because it's Switch 2 time, so they gotta keep folks locked in to the Switch 2 online stuff. I think the mass majority of what they announced for NSO GameCube is out, except for like Pokemon, Coliseum, and XD. Is there anything else? I feel like there's something else and I'm blanking on. I'm blanking hard.
For Switch.
And for the
It's just-
GameCube NSO, because they announced stuff back on that that Switch 2 Direct last year.
Yeah, it was Yellow Darkness.
Oh yeah.
There was something else. I'm trying to really just to go off memory. I'm not trying to look it up.
Stadium's already out, right? No, it's not out yet.
No, it's not. Okay, so those aren't out. Pokemon Day is very soon. I think that's in 2 weeks. So we're gonna get a Pokemon Presents in 2 weeks, I believe. Well, less than that. Not this week coming up, but the next week. I think they're gonna do a Pokemon Presents for that.
Mario Sunshine.
And I think they might. Oh, Mario Sunshine's on that list.
Yeah.
Mm. Oh yeah. Do you think we get that
Awesome.
before we get? Do you think we get Mario Sunshine before a trailer for the new Mario?
Here's the 3D Mario.
Yeah, right. Yeah, Coliseum,
I mean-
Yellow Darkness, and Sunshine are the ones that.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah, so we're closing in.
We're closing in. That might be it then. Well, okay. We're going off the impression of a direct is next week. We just
Those are the
got.
sports games I want, but if Nintendo releases those, nobody will ever buy the new ones.
That's
Right.
right. That's right.
Those are the best ones.
Yeah, that'd be great. That'd be great. Yeah, I think that's really it. Like the Yoshi game, yeah, the Yoshi game, Rhythm Heaven Groove, Mario Sunshine for GameCube and so I feel like that's it. I'm thinking the Pokemon sub's gonna be in the Pokemon Presents.
Okay. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, so I
You
think
might
those
get
would
a
be that.
stay tuned for more.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay. Vito, what do you think?
Well, y'all pretty much said what I was thinking as far as what they would show
Mm-hmm.
and stuff like that. But like a shadow drop or eyes drop, uh, like a Mario Galaxy 3 or something like that. You know what I mean? Or
That feels like the
or,
vibe for the next 3D Mario, or at least to me, that feels like the vibe. Like if they're gonna do
Yeah.
another in that vein of Galaxy, because I think Nintendo knows there's a lot of Galaxy fans,
mhm.
and I am too.
Plus, I mean, just the hype of the movie coming out, I would think that would be the perfect opportunity to kind of announce, hey, we got 3 coming out.
Right.
So I would love to see that being a shadow drop. But yeah, like the Yoshi game, I definitely want to see some more of that. When does the tennis come out?
It came out.
Came out already. It came out this past week, Thursday.
Okay, all right, yeah. So I can't
Seems
wait till I
really
get my
good.
Switch too, so I can start playing these games because
Man,
Sounds good, babe.
I've been missing some stuff. But yeah, that's pretty much it from what I would expect from them.
Okay. Okay. So for me,
Nestor,
I
what are
mean,
you playing? Like, what is that? What is that music, bro? Because it keep throwing me up. It's like back noises, and it's like, I'm like, what? And it was like, meh, meh. So I'm thinking
It's
somebody
like some
honking
house.
outside. I'm like, who outside?
that's the AI generated stuff, man. I figure I would give them a little taste, but we'll go back to some Sandstorm stuff real quick.
okay.
So for me, yeah, I think y'all hit it for a lot of the games. Yoshi, I think I dare say we may get something on new Mario just because of the Galaxy movie. At some point, we gotta at some point. We still ain't gonna get that Ocarina of Time.
They're gonna announce a new Princess Peach game.
No,
Well, what was that game
you
called?
know, they might.
Hey,
They
that's
might.
hard.
Princess
Mike.
Peach Showtime.
Yeah.
Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
Because they-
oh man.
4K 60.
I mean, that wouldn't be
Ooh,
bad. I'll
baby.
play it. I have the game.
No,
I haven't beaten it.
Yeah,
There you
they.
go.
I mean, I think that game actually did well for them.
think so.
Reasonably. So I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case. Maybe they show up with Bayonetta Switch 2 edition for Bayonetta 3.
Man, I'm actually I don't. Yeah, Platinum
Yeah,
is such a
nice.
big question mark to me now. Like since a lot of the old guard just kind of up and left.
Yeah,
I know Ninja Gaiden 4 came out last
year.
fall. Yeah, last
Yep.
year sometime. I haven't played that yet. Eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I'll
don't
get to it
know.
eventually too.
I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure what's good with Platinum and Nintendo right now. It's like I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Mia's gone. What's his name? The dude that directed Astral Chain is gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, the dude that did Bayonetta Origins, he's gone too. He's actually at Housemark. He worked on the new Sorrows game. So I saw him on
yep.
Blue Sky, and I was like, "Oh, you're at Housemark." I forgot I followed him on. But yeah, honestly, the thing I would want from Platinum Games is an Astral Chain Switch 2 patch.
Yeah.
Well, actually, Bayonetta 3 needs it more because docked, it's fine. Handheld,
Still rough.
still
Still rough. It ain't rough.
Yeah, because it's that funny 720p on the TV screen.
Mm-hmm.
Does not. Yeah, they need to clean it up. That game cleaned up will be real clean, real
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
Fun game.
I agree with you, Cisco. I think it'll be Echoes. I would hope, but after the Metroid Prime 4 not doing so well. I also hope the rumors are not true. Like this was kind of like the last straw for them. Like if they don't get it right, then it's bye bye Metroid. I really hope that's not the case because Metroid is such a graphical marvel that could be the one game that like really keeps them, allows them to show off the showcase. Like for a while with Zelda, right? We had that with Twilight Princess and like to really show the fidelity of the game. And even with Switch, it was to show like how capable the game was or how capable the system was with how little they had. So just even being able to get another Metroid Prime, and it was in Prime 4, and maybe they even tried to use some of the assets from Prime 4 over to this one. I think that would be dope.
I think we're fine.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything to worry about Prime for like a hypothetical. Well, especially an ending, Cisco.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was talking to another friend of mine about that yesterday. We were just like, yo, and I was like, yeah.
They definitely need to give it a better shot. I feel like Nintendo themselves know that Prime 4 was not their best. They knew that there was problems. They knew it from the beginning. I think Prime 5, I feel like if they take the criticism and they really they have the foundation now with the engine running and all the assets. I feel like Prime 5 could be it. That could be the big one that we've been waiting for.
Mm-hmm.
But we shall see, because it seems like they really got it with the 2D games. It feels like they absolutely know exactly what they're doing now when it comes to the 2D games. It's just the Prime they're struggling with. And again, I kind of stand by. Like, if they didn't start a new storyline, I would actually be asking for the death of the Prime series.
Right.
So we could start a new one. That'd be better.
Yeah.
Have a more Halo approach to the newer Metroid games or something. I don't know, something brand new. Give Metroid its Breath of the Wild moment. And I don't mean that as in the open world. I just mean that as its big moment where it really breaks the mold of what it can be.
Man.
Yeah.
But
That'd
Prime
be
4 was
amazing.
not that. Prime 4 was Prime 4 was kind of it sucks because Prime 4 was their big giant
Reveal
present with the
game.
bow on top, and the gold bow on it. But that's not what it felt like. It felt like just another. It felt like
Felt derivative for the most part.
Metroid Prime 4 felt like how Mario feels when they're releasing so many, like the Mario vs. Donkey Kong remake and stuff. It's like this is like the what do you call it? The cushion or whatever that they're padding of that they're trying to do with their release dates and stuff. It's like, oh, let's see, we have so many games and they're just not all of it is quality. Sometimes it's quantity. And that's what it feels like with Metroid. Like if Metroid was a series that was coming out twice a year, that's what Metroid Prime feel like. Metroid Prime 4, that's what it felt like as a title. But it, they really need to give us that big, huge game that everyone goes, oh my gosh, this is it. They got it right.
Yeah.
So, Metroid still needs to be given another chance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I do also think that'll probably be the shadow drop if that's the case. The one big thing, obviously, like I said, it's probably going to be Mario. If it's not Mario, man, I'm going to say the one big thing. I said temper expectations. But bro, if you don't give me that Star Fox right now, and I need it. That's all I'm gonna say. But I need it in the mouse controls. I need the mouse controls to be actual flight controls. So and by what I mean with that is now it's flying to left and the right. You know what I'm saying? Intuitively flying left and right with it. If you have the sticks like this, you actually can still control the thumbsticks. So that one thumbstick can actually be your up and your down, while these are your left and your right. I know that's going to be hard for some people. Trust me, you can get through it.
They need to make it optional first and foremost.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I also think that it needs to stop being on rails. They need to let that go.
Just don't do 64 again, bro. Don't bring. I'm not trying to do this again.
They did it right with Starlink.
That wasn't even Nintendo.
That wasn't Nintendo. Yeah, I was gonna say. They technically didn't do it right. Ubisoft did it right.
I just want some new from Nintendo made Star Fox, not Zero is 64, but these unintuitive controls. That's why I'm like the one Star Fox Assault like the defender. I'm like, I felt like this really was. It wasn't a perfect. The game wasn't perfect when it came out. It was definitely like a 6 or 7 out of 10, rough edges. But I feel like that could have been the format of Star Fox, like on foot, do more over the shoulder action, maybe make it a bit quicker to get back in your R wing and then do your space dog fighting. And I just like if they show it again and it's just cool, we're flying through Corneria again, I'll be like, hey bro, like look, you already have that on the Nintendo 64 in the cell. I can play that again. I have the cartridge in storage. I can play it again. I can play Super Nintendo Star Fox. I can play that again. There's an indie one coming out from the dude that helped make the 64 one, that Wild Blue Skies.
Yep, Wild Blue Skies.
If people want to, they can play that, and they'll be playing that again.
Right.
But I just need evolution for Star Fox. And then if they don't have anything in the tank, if Miyamoto's the only person that wants to push that series or want to try and make another release, and no one else got anything in the tank, then maybe it should just stay dormant. And I know that's kind of a controversial thing to say, but that's kind of how I feel.
Yeah.
Like I kind of want something new and fresh for
do it
their
right.
old school IPs. Like at this point, especially as we're getting older and younger generations are coming up, as younger Nintendo gamers, Star Fox is just that's the Smash Brothers character. So it's just like that's just how I feel about it.
Same with your man's. Captain Falcon.
Yeah.
At least F-Zero 99 happened, and that's a pretty fun game. And they actually have like new stuff in there. It's just not popular because F-Zero. I feel like they made the right call with that. They knew most people ain't gonna pull up and buy an F-Zero game.
We need a Yakuza F-Zero. That's what we need.
That'd be clean. Yeah, that would be fire. That would be fire. That would be amazing.
Yakuza style F-Zero with racing, with our fast RMX style racing in it. That's what we need.
Yeah.
I was just about to say, what goes on beyond the races, all the cartels and all the betting.
They could make it real cool. They can make it like I don't want to say like Star Wars-esque, like fully, but like where you go to like different planets and have to deal with bounty hunter stuff.
Mhm.
And then you're like, okay, I have to sell it on the track, and you're doing on some red line anime racing or whatever. I don't know. Exactly.
Yeah,
I just like I want. If they're gonna make a new version of these old IPs that we love, I just want it to be in like, not saying completely throw out everything that we've known it for, but just add some new things to it that makes it feel fresh.
Yeah.
Not just like similar gameplay concept, ideas and mechanics with a new coat of paint. Like cool. I do actually, Sandstorm, I do like your idea about the mouse con as an option to like using the R-wing and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that would be pretty cool. Especially if they want to try and double down like the first person R-wing stuff.
Yep.
And I never thought that was terrible. I just think it just wasn't as intuitive as it could have been overall.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's really it.
I've noticed that new Nintendo kind of has strayed away from like as because we always think of Nintendo as being the innovator, like the innovator team. They've kind of strayed away from taking the innovation and making it the core mechanic at this point. So like Donkey Kong, we really didn't get any like motion control related stuff that wrapped around that gameplay, which I guess, from a certain perspective, that's cool. It just allows the new developers to like really kind of think outside the box and other things where back in the day that was the Nintendo thing, right? Like if you want to put a game out on here and you're with Nintendo, you're gonna have to figure out how to use the Z button, or you're gonna have to figure out how to work this 3D environment. You know what I mean? You're gonna have to figure out how to use them analog sticks. You're gonna have to figure out how to use that Wii motion control, because we ain't playing. Like that needs to be integrated into the actual game. So
Nintendo said skill issue. Get on our level.
Wii U, you better add a second screen. We ain't playing with you now.
Yeah.
So I think while I think it's cool, will it happen? Not unless it came straight from EAD. I don't think it's. I don't think they'll do something. Because even I would even say with F-Zero, I think that would be real dope. Like if the buttons were to slow down and to go were on the sides, and if you held them both at the same time, you could create a drift. But like even like moving side to side with those, you know what I mean? And creating that kind of form. That's like the closest we ever gonna get to pod racing. I'm so surprised that they haven't come up with something like that with the pod racer related stuff.
I forgot who's making the new Galactic Racer. Totally forgot I was making it. But if they're making it for a later Switch 2 version, that'd be something cool to add in. It's like a mouse control. Man, hey, that'll be pretty. Well, not for every vehicle, because you're not just using pod racers,
right?
And that, they have the little bike thing that like Mandalorian uses and stuff. But still, that'd be really cool. Just to at least have some motion control for racing.
They're speaking of. Well, we're talking about Star Fox and Revival Series. I got a sleeper pick. And I've been lately. Funny enough, I've been playing NES games. Just been exploring a lot of the like Ice Climbers and stuff. But there's one title called 1 second. I always butcher the name. It's the Mysterious Murasame Castle. It's like it's one of Nintendo's IPs. So a couple developers, the guy behind No More Heroes and Kamiya, the guy behind Bayonetta, have expressed like wanting to remake those games, or remake the game and make like a modern version of it.
Sick.
That would be sick. That's what I'm saying. I've been
funny.
really into that.
I actually just played that recently, but we'll try it. The reason is because when you go on the NSO,
It was a mission.
It was a mission, yes, and I played it, and I was like, oh, this is kind of cool. And it's like that game is interesting. Because it's like it came out the same time as like the first Zelda, the first Metroid, and Kid Icarus.
It came out for this thing, the little floppy disk, the little disk system. That was a big reason why that was back then, when they would people would use, because video games were too expensive, so they would use like floppy disks to almost like kind of get almost like rent a game. I think is how they would do it. And so Murasame Castle was one of them. But yeah, so I started looking more into that after playing it because of that same mission you're talking about. And that's where I saw that like there is wants to like reboot it from other developers, and it's like, ooh, that would be cool. Even if Platinum Games were to do it, that'd be cool.
That would be pretty cool, actually. Yeah, that'd be clean. Yeah, like
it's like a Zelda, so they could make almost like a classic style Zelda game with that, or just make an entirely new, like even talking about No More Heroes. I mean, if we made like that style of combat and art direction, that'd be kind of cool. I'd like to see a spin on that.
They could probably go crazy on that. It doesn't have to be like, oh, suddenly it's just rated M for mature and that type of a humor, like the No More Heroes humor or whatever.
Oh no, yeah.
Yeah, but still, like they're very stylish and hack and slash action. So yeah,
samurai games. Like I remember I was talking about 2 episodes ago. Like, oh man, they'd be making so many samurai games. They're all starting to look the same.
Right.
So start trying to get on that samurai. Samurai's big right now. Start
not hyper, but like a more colorful, vibrant samurai game. Not just it's dark, it's gritty, it's Sekiro. Like not like that or anything.
No, but exactly that. Like I know what you're talking about. Like Nintendo's approach to it being more colorful, more. I don't know, have more of a game appeal to it that rather than a cinematic movie that we get a lot with other games. That'd be awesome. That'd be really cool.
Shout outs to Jack. I'll say Nintendo tell what's the name to bring back out Goemon, so he can have his mystical ninja. And the samurai.
Oh,
yeah.
There was something Goemon related in the Japanese.
It was
Direct. I don't remember what it was though.
It was like a Goemon, kind of like how they had the Bomberman collection. It was almost like a Goemon collection type of deal. Okay. Yeah. So
and keeping the good stuff to themselves. They'd be like, I don't know if y'all Westerners would like that. I don't know if y'all like that.
Like, y'all remember Goemon? Nah, I don't think y'all do. We're gonna keep it over here.
I never really played it growing up, unfortunately, but I know of it. But I'm not gonna say I was there for real. So.
Yeah.
But that'd be cool though. That'd be really cool. I agree with Jack. Yeah, bring it over.
So with that being said, we are going to get out of here, guys. We have hit officially the 1:59 mark. So by the time we get off of this, it'll be actually 2 hours. Before we get up out of here, we do want to thank everybody for coming through on all platforms, YouTube, Instagram, Twitch, Twitter. And I feel like I'm missing one, but I miss one all the time. With that being said, Cisco, what you got up for us?
I've been lacking in the content. I need to really start getting back on that. So, I mean, I kind of want to do a review of the Chibi Robo before I start forgetting how that game went and letting it get lost in time. I really got to be on top of that. Like, I see these other YouTubers, man, they're so quick. They do anything with their games and they immediately make videos on it. And I'm like, I got to do the same. It's hard for me. Like, I could have 10 video ideas and I just won't lock in and make them. But yeah, I got to get the content rolling. I don't know. I got to get at least one video done this week. I have to. I'm averaging out one video per week instead of when I was doing like one video every other day. So I really got to like start picking it up. But gonna keep playing Golden Sun. Another game that was announced on the partner showcase, Paranorma site. It was like a
Paranorma site.
Mermaid Curse. The first game I bought for $5 on the eShop. It was on sale. I think it's still on sale. So, gonna try that out possibly soon and see what that's all about and see if maybe I would be interested in the sequel. So, yeah, that's all I got going on for now.
Okay. All right. Geronimo, what you got up for us?
Yeah, I've been gaming. I'll be honest. I've been gaming. So, I recorded a video for something. It's something different for the channel. I got it for different reasons than most others do on, I would say, that part of YouTube. So I have an unboxing of it on Monday. I'm probably gonna edit that tonight, if not tonight, tomorrow. And then going from there, I'm still gonna work on my backlog ton of videos. I know I've said it, like, I think it's like the second week in a row. I know. I'm working on the Pokemon Violet one still. I just need to record some B-roll footage. So FF7 has been a lot of fun. But yeah, so just stay tuned to the channel, follow the socials, subscribe here as always, and yeah, I'll get some more stuff coming or releasing very soon.
All right, Vito, what you got? What you got up for us?
Hey, that was like right on key when it was
Yeah,
like,
he was on point.
Vito. I was like, oh snap.
Yeah, I was on point.
But yeah, every Friday, Vitoverse. This week is gonna be pre-recorded. We did one yesterday. Our lives, Shaman through. We did our discussion about what if the Harry Potter universe can exist in the Marvel universe, and we gave our theories and stuff like that of how that can go or whatever. Like really fan stories. So check that out when y'all get a chance. Music. I did my first video finally this year. For that, Baby King dropped a documentary. So check me react to that, and then of course I still have all the rest of my reactions I have to do on that channel as well. So that's pretty. The other Friday is Nami with Nautical Yui. So we talk about anime, and I believe we are live next week. So tune into that if you guys wanna see us talk about anime. So that's it.
Okay. And y'all know the daily, but really, I'm gonna say this first. Angry Vigilante, he hit me up. We always talk. Like we always talking. Cool guy. But shout outs to him. He wanted to let you all know, both in the chat. I don't think any of us were, but I'm gonna just say it anyway. He definitely said don't pick up Tokyo Scramble. If you guys remember seeing that in the direct, yeah, he said it was one of the worst games he's ever played in his life. He said they don't even give you like any debris or anything like that to throw or distract the the monsters, if you would. So I told them that I would let everybody know. Definitely don't pick up that game if you were even thinking about it. So yeah,
It's pretty niche. Yeah.
yeah,
It's the one with the dinosaur one, right? That
Yeah.
Oh, dang. We were kind of joking around saying, hey, that might be Heat, low key.
yeah.
Okay. Oh,
That game has a really unique implementation of game share, though. I'm probably not. I wasn't ever gonna get it.
Mhm.
But I need to look that
Yeah.
up.
I gotta
Reminds
see
me
what
heads
the
up
like some
and
Wii
for
era
letting us
stuff.
know.
yeah. I gotta look up the game share thing mechanic too,
Yeah.
because
Good
one
night.
person was supposed to
Yeah.
control a person, one was supposed to control the camera, one was controlling an
Yeah.
object, and I'm like, why would I want to control a person and let somebody else can control the camera for me? That makes absolutely
yeah.
zero sense. Like,
Yeah, I just need to see how they're going about it, because that's just so different.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means.
yeah, like
I'm gonna have to
if
read
that
up on
means like you flicking over and looking at the monster while I'm trying to run away, I'm gonna be so pissed. I'm gonna
That'd
be
be
so
funny.
pissed.
Trolling. That would be
Bruh,
funny.
come on now. Well, I ain't doing nothing. I don't get to do nothing because we all the whole time I'm the camera. I just got to look at you.
Yikes,
That's
man,
the way the game goes.
lame.
That's the way the game goes. You know what I'm saying?
That's good. We got a heads up then. That's
Yeah.
Definitely one of the.
that's a no.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Again, I wasn't ever gonna get it, but from looking at it, just looked like one of those kooky PS3 era type games. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't
Yes.
know. That's probably who it's for.
Just for a
That's
mo-
probably who it's for.
penny,
Right.
those penny games on the
Yeah,
shop.
one of those. Yeah, one of those real.
Yeah,
games
it
we
probably
have.
will get mad cheap in due time. Yeah.
With that being said, every Saturday at 7 o'clock, y'all know how we do it. Right on the dot. Yeah, it's the Sandstorm Cast. You know how we do it, and we make it a blast.
Okay.
That's my Will Smith version. All right.
Oh yeah. Keep it PG for the kiddos.
With that being said, on Sunday is the Winging It Podcast. You can also catch us at 7 o'clock on the Winging It Podcast. We do have a title, but I don't remember what it is, or else I would give it away right here. And then on Monday, we also have the Jill Podcast, which I will be showing up for. And other than that, make sure you subscribe to all of our people, all of our affiliates. We greatly appreciate it, and we love talking with you guys. Before we get up out of here, Father God, thank you for allowing us this time and this space that we had. Thank you for the great conversations and positive, uplifting conversations that we had. Despite it being a hard time that we may be going through outside of these conversations, we know that you keep these things around for us to enjoy and think of lighter times, which ultimately gives you praise. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
All right.
Yeah.
Other than that, thank you guys so much. It was great seeing y'all. We'll see you guys next week.